Hi everyone, it's Sheila and welcome to my channel again. It is time to do my, I guess technically it should be August favorites, but I am going to do a combination of July and August together because during the month of July, I had some wonderful favorites that I really wanted to share with you all, but I just could not get it together enough to get the video. I think I did the video, and then before I made it public, I looked at it and just really decided that it was one of those days where I was extremely exhausted and yeah, I just didn't like the way the footage came out. So I deleted it before I put it in public. So moving right along, I'm going to go ahead and do a combination of both July and August together. And the first thing that I want to tell you about is my absolute favorite for the month of July, August, and will be for September, October, November, and so forth. And that is my beautiful baby grandson that was born on July 14th. He is precious. He's healthy. He's growing like a weed. I mean, it's just unbelievable at how fast babies grow these days. And of course, makes me feel even older. But I love him dearly, and I got to FaceTime with him today for the very first time. I got my iPhone in the month of August, and which is going to be a favorite we'll talk about in just a minute. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I got to FaceTime with him today, which was very exciting. Of course, he had no idea what was going on, and he could hear sounds probably and just kind of looking around and never paid any true attention to the phone itself. But it was just great to see his beautiful face, and yeah, I just love that little guy to death. And so moving right along, I'm going to go ahead and do my cosmetic or makeup items first, and then I hope we'll have enough time to add in a few random favorites. And if I don't, then maybe I'll do a separate video. We shall see how it all works out. So moving right along, the next thing that I want to share with you, or the first thing in my makeup category, is I recently got into some IT Cosmetics products, and I just absolutely love them to death. I think they're great. The product, it's, you know, just various products are just awesome to use. And one of the favorite things that I have just come across is the Bye Bye Under Eye with collagen and vitamin C and K. And that's what it looked like. Now, I got the color Deep. To be perfectly honest with you, this is like a even match for my skin tone, and I wish it was a little bit brighter to use underneath the eye. But the good thing about this is I can use it over my entire face, and it goes on somewhat oily looking at first. It has a very high shine, like, I mean, like really shiny look to it. And the very first time I applied it, I thought, ooh, I don't know about that. I don't want to look like an oil monkey. Well, when I set it with powder, it just kind of like, I don't know, it just sinks into the skin, and it just looked absolutely gorgeous on my skin. So what I do is, and using this, I thought, you know, like I said, it was a little bit dark for underneath the eyes, not darker than my skin tone, but of course I wanted a little bit of a glow underneath my eyes, or shall I say a brightness underneath my eyes. And because this was an even match, I pulled out an oldie but goodie, and this is from Mary Kay. And this is the yellow concealer from back in the day. I used to use this all the time, and I don't know, just in the shuffle of trying other products, just totally forgot it ever even existed in my makeup collection. So I pulled it out, and because it is a yellow, I placed this underneath my eye, and I don't know, yeah, I placed it underneath my eye, and I don't know how well you'll be able to see that, but it's just a yellow. It's not, you know, it's just a basic yellow. It's nothing to get excited about. But when you place it underneath the eye, and especially with the combination of this, it's amazing how well they look together. And it gave me that just enough brightness underneath my eye to where I felt like I got a little bit, but not too much brightness, if you know what I mean. Now today underneath my eyes, I'm actually just wearing the yellow tone itself with the banana powder underneath. I didn't do the under eye concealer because usually on the weekends, if I'm not really going to be doing a whole lot, I try to go as little in makeup as I possibly can. And today is really kind of a lazy Sunday for me. It's actually my husband's birthday. We celebrated it last night. It was up really, really late. So I didn't want to go all out for makeup today. I just kind of wanted to look very basic. And I have this on my finger, and I'm thinking I want to wipe it so bad, and I don't have anything with me to wipe it on. So I'm going to be right back. Okay, sorry about that. It bugs me when things are on my fingers sometimes, and it was just getting the best of me. But anyway, the two of those combined together looks absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, today I kept really basic. I didn't do the whole complete under eye routine, but I'm looking okay, I hope. Now moving right along, the next thing that I want to talk to you about is the Georgiana Best Lash Extreme volumizing mascara. And this is what that baby looks like. And of course, everyone in the whole world of YouTube talks about this mascara like freaking every day. I don't know. It's an awesome mascara. What else can I say? As you all know, I really, really like the, what is it? I can't think of her name right now. Oh my goodness. I just went a total blank. I cannot believe that. Anyway, I'll put her name underneath, but I've been using her mascara a lot. It's the new one from Walmart, and I can't think of it, and it's driving me crazy, but I really do like it. And but the last couple ones I've gotten I've had issues with them. Either the mascara itself with the little tubing that holds the mascara in there would break out or go down into the mascara, so then you'd get all this mascara coming out on your brush. Or the last one that I just bought, kind of dry. It came out like really dry from the very beginning. But I mean, I'm able to use it, but it's just something about it that it just kind of took that love that I had for it out of it, away for it temporarily. So I looked into my basket of all the tons of mascaras that I have, and I saw this one, and I thought, you know what? I bought several of these because they're so hard to find in my Walgreens. I'm going to pull it out and use it, and I have been absolutely loving it for the month of July and for the month of August. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is a couple of different eyeshadow palettes. First of all, I realized early in July that I was spending way too much time in the mornings trying to get myself ready to walk out the door, because I've gotten into all this eyeshadow stuff, which I never wore eyeshadows before. So it's really kind of weird that I've enjoyed wearing them so much lately. But I was spending too much time in the mornings choosing different colors from all the different palettes that I have now. And I was just like, okay, why am I doing this? It's making me late, and I don't like to be late. Not really late for work, but late getting out the door. Then I get stuck in traffic. So I decided I was going to simplify my life. So for the most part of July, most of the time I just use this palette right here, which is a palette from Estee Lauder, and I got it from the CCS store. And this one is called, it's Estee Lauder Signature, and it's called the number 33 Ginger. And I love both of these colors together. They're absolutely gorgeous. And for the most part in July, I just wore this combination underneath my eye as my eyeshadow, and that's pretty much all I did. Well, into August, the latter part of July, I broke down and bought the new Kat Von D, and this is the Ladybird palette. And of course, I love matte eyeshadows. And when I saw this palette, I thought, oh my gosh, I have to get it. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. And it is, of course, it's pretty basic colors, but it allowed me to have a little bit of pop of color. And I'm going to try to do this gracefully. But I ended up pulling this one out most of the month of August because I wanted to have just a little bit of a variety of color in this. This color here on the end, I don't know if you can see my pinky moving, but this has been like my all-time favorite. I will do that one just over my whole eyelid and just kind of walk out the door, and I am looking, in my opinion, pretty darn decent. So anyway, these two palettes between July and August have just been two favorites of mine. I just think they're just a great combination, because even though the Kat Von D doesn't have a black in it, this color in here that's kind of like it almost reminds me of the mink that's by Estee Lauder, but I know it's not considered the mink one. But that's a dark enough black. If you mix those together, these two palettes together, you just got a beautiful combination of colors that you can pretty much do anything eye look that you want. Now, moving right along, of course, I mentioned that I have been having this new love for IT Cosmetics. I have just really, really found that that is an amazing cosmetic line. And I think that if they could just come out with a few more shades for women of color, I think they would just be doing even more all the great. Now, what I want to talk about today, though, is the CC cream. I did do a separate video on the CC cream not too long ago on my Curious Thursdays video, and I gave a full review on this, so I don't need to go into a whole lot of detail. Just check out that video, and it'll tell you everything you need to know. But I have truly loved this CC cream, and I've actually found myself wearing this sometimes during the week. I know initially I was just doing it kind of like on the weekends, but now I've kind of progressed to just on any given day, just throw this on my face, throw a little powder on, and I am good to go. It lasts all day long. Freaking love it. I think it's awesome. And by the way, it is what I'm wearing on my face today as well. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is something that I stumbled upon in Target. And of course, I always go in Target and hit the clearance rack. Target is my lunchtime shopping fanatic. I mean, that is where I go every day almost at lunchtime, just to pass the time away and to see what clearance items are there. So when I walked into the clearance rack, or the clearance section of Walmart, I saw this, and this is the mineral water spray. and this is by the number 7, and it was on clearance for $4.98, and the regular price on it was $9.99. So of course, when I saw that price, I thought, not very bad. I should try it and see how I like it, because I really, really enjoy the MAC Fix Plus. But of course, that's the price point on that. It's not really high, but it is kind of high for, just having a liquid spray to spray on your face. So I thought I'm going to give this a try. And what I have been doing with this one is I sprayed on my face before I apply any of my foundation or anything, before I do my I was going to say my setting cream. I don't even know where that was coming from. But before I put on my face primer or anything, I'll spray this, let it dry, and then I'll proceed with my daily routine. I honestly feel like it has given my skin more of an even tone. I don't know, it just looks healthy. And I really, really like that. And for the price of $4.98, I couldn't beat it. But of course, this was only in one Target for that price. I went into another Target because, of course, once I realized I liked it, I wanted to buy another one. And the other Targets, it was still the regular price. So I thought, you know what? I've got almost a whole bottle. I mean, I just barely bought it. So I'm going to hold out and see if I can find it at another Target at another time at the $4.98. Now, the next things I want to talk about is some brushes. Oh my goodness. I have really enjoyed finding different makeup brushes. Even shopping my stash, or just randomly looking at brushes in stores. And I stumbled upon a few brushes, and they're from the Soho line. And I got these at Big Lots not too long ago. I think I bought them like maybe either the beginning of July or maybe the latter part of June. But they're very, very inexpensive. This is a blush brush, and I was using the Sonia Kashuk one prior to this one. And when I stumbled upon this one, I think I paid a whopping $2.50 for it. I was so in love. No, you know what? I think I may have paid $4.50, and I think I paid $2.50 for these. That's what it was. But I mean, at either rate, I mean, very inexpensive. But this one, I just really love applying my blush. My goodness, girl, I can't talk today. But yeah, I just think it's really a great brush. I enjoy it. It's not real hard. It's not real, I don't like brushes that are so soft. The minute they touch your skin, they just completely cave away. This one gives enough when you're just buffing the blush into your skin. It's just perfect. I love it. Now, on the downside of this brush does shed quite a bit. It leaves little black marks along my little cheek area, so I do have to dust those off. But you know what? I'm loving the brush anyway, so, and for $4.50, it's not worth taking back or anything like that. The next thing I want to talk about, and this was an eyeshadow blending brush. I bought this also, and this is from the Soho line, and I really, really like it. I think it's I don't know, it's just, again, one of those brushes that works beautifully. And if I'm going to do an all over the lid color, I just take this and just kind of work it back in windshield wiper mode, or back and forth, and it just comes out beautifully. Let me give you a little bit close-up shot of that one, since it's kind of small. But yeah, I'm loving this brush as well. Now, the next things that I want to talk about is going to be some nail polishes. And then not so much the specific colors, although I did wear one color quite a bit in the month of August. But it's the brand, or shall I say the line from the brand, I guess. I don't know, but it's a combination, I guess, line and brand. And that is the Sinful Shine Colors. It's the gel one, the gel colors, or the gel line. Yeah, gel line that you can get exclusively at Walgreens. I think they're like $2.99. I have ended up buying several of the colors, and I find that they are absolutely gorgeous colors. I love the fact that they have such a high gloss shine to them, and that they stay on so well. I've gone through different type of products using it as my base coat, and just kind of to see which ones I like better. And to be perfectly honest with you, the one that I was using, I found that the base coat that I was using with it, I didn't like it after a while. For some reason, it just started to make the whole polish peel off. So then I ended up just applying this polish directly to my nails or my skin, and it worked out a little bit better. And I don't know if maybe the base coat that I was using was getting a little bit too sticky. I don't know. But anyway, any of the Sinful Shine colors have been my favorite, just a brand within itself. But the color that I have worn a lot in the month of August is this color right here. I think it's a very pretty color. It is, it's called Sleek, and it's number 1337. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that. But I did do an Instagram picture of this as showing it as a nail color of the week. And I actually just took it off my nails and my toes yesterday on Saturday, I believe. But yeah, I really, really like this color. But basically, any of the colors in that line, they all seem to be very beautiful, bright cheery. Even the darker ones have a brightness to them, if that makes any sense. So I really have enjoyed those colors as well. Now I'm going to move along to some random favorites. I'm down at 10 minutes now, so I'm just going to keep on going and just try to get it out of the way really fast. I have been on a quest to get back into my healthy mode again. I tend to, pretty much take care of myself. I try to eat healthy. I don't do anything like dieting or anything like that, but I do try my best to take care of myself and to eat healthy. And so I decided in July that I really need to get back on my vitamins, because it was one of those things. I ran out of my vitamins and then I didn't take them for a while. And so in the month of July, I got back on the serious kick of taking my vitamins. Actually, it was like the middle of July. And all through the month of August, I've been faithful. But I did find these at Target. These are the chewy, like the gummy type vitamins. And I bought them one time a long time ago. And I thought they were okay, and I was like, I don't know. But because they were on sale this time, I thought I'd go ahead and get them again. And I got the multi-bites, which is the complete multivitamin gummy bears for adults. And I have been taking these. You have to take 2 of these daily, and I take these every day. And I've really been loving them. And then, of course, I do take the fish oil, and they have the adult gummy fish oil, which I had never seen that before until I saw it in Target the other day. And I have been taking these as well. And so far, so good. They don't leave an aftertaste in your mouth or anything. Just really like eating a piece of candy. So I have truly, truly enjoyed that. Now, in the month of August, I started out, it was a bad experience because I was supposed to have this purchase on August 6th so that I would have it for my birthday, because that's what I do every 2 years for my birthday. I treat myself to a new phone. But because unfortunately with Verizon, I had so many issues this time, which I normally love Verizon, but this time Verizon just really did not do me good on their customer service at all. I ended up speaking to probably a total of 5 or 6 different salespeople, and finally did not get my phone the way everything that I wanted taken care of until like around August 22nd. So I was pretty much disappointed in the service this time with Verizon. But I truly, truly, truly love my iPhone. So I did get my iPhone, and I'm really happy. It's one of those things that I've wanted and wanted and wanted. But then another phone would come out, and I get kind of intimidated by the iPhone. And I tell myself, no, I better stick with the Android. And I end up getting an Android phone. But this time my son said, Mom, you're going to go ahead and do it, all right? And I listened to my son, and I did get it. Now, he did, bless his heart, for my birthday, which was on August 8th. He bought me I think it's called the Lifetime, Life Proof, Lifeline. I don't know, but I'll put the correct name for it. The case itself. Now, mine probably looks a little bit different than what we are used to seeing, because I think it's supposed to be trimmed in the green. But what him and I, oh my goodness, poor grammar. What he wanted to do was he wanted to have a unique look. And so he bought me the all black case, and he had the lime green case. And we switched, I think, the facing on it or something like that. Anyway, to give our phones a unique look. So anyhow, so mine does look a tad bit different than what you probably are used to seeing. But yeah, it is called the Life Proof case. And that's, I don't know how well you'll be able to see that, but maybe you will. And I did test it out. Like they said, it was waterproof. It sealed perfectly. So of course I did that without the phone being inside the case, and I'm not brave enough to try it with the phone inside, but I'm going to trust that it will continue to be a waterproof item and take care of my phone and protect it. So I think I have showed you. I'm looking around because, I hate it when I do a video, like a favorites video, and you think you've gotten everything, and then at the close of the video, you're putting everything away, and you see this one item that rolled underneath your computer, or, fell on the floor or something like that. And then you're like, oh my goodness, I missed out. And I see that the sun is poking through, so I don't want too bad of a glare. So I'm going to head in this video, but thank you so much for sharing your favorites with me. Please, if you have a favorite for this month, go ahead and leave a comment below or send me a video response. I love to see what your favorites are. And as always, have a wonderful day. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. God bless. Bye-bye.